Probably heard of people running marathons or even ultra races, but what about doing it entirely on a treadmill and for 24 hours straight?
Welcome back to the YouTube. We are here at 21 Run and I'm about to do a last man standing race on a treadmill. Who knows how far I'm gonna go, so it's time to get after it. What's good? It's the day before the last man standing on a treadmill, and honestly, I do not know what to expect, but I do feel like we got a pretty good plan cooking, and I'll show you guys all that tonight. Cam and I have been working on it for the past few days with my coach Ben to make sure that we're dialed and that we're not just going into this without a plan. We want to go and we want to compete and see how we do. And so right now, Cam and I are going to go get food and prepare everything for tomorrow, so that way nothing is left up to chance. My nutrition's dialed, hydration, everything that we're gonna need is all already planned before we get there, and hopefully we have a successful day.
You know, this is kind of reminding me of the Hurt 100, because like that was short notice, and this was like, I mean, it's a good thing that you're preparing for a 100-mile race right now, because we had 3 weeks notice of this race?
Yeah.
And you're running on a treadmill for like the first time.
Yeah, 3 weeks notice. So it wasn't a ton of time of preparation, and I was just in a marathon prep, so my mileage isn't as high as I would have hoped, but that's okay. Sometimes you just gotta roll with the punches, and when opportunities present themselves, like who wouldn't want to run on a treadmill for 24 hours? You know, I can't tell you anyone that wouldn't. I just figured we'd give it a go.
No, but because Nick Bear did his last man standing like, what was it, a month and a half ago? I remember texting Brock and being like, dude, you should be there. Like, this is, like, you got to do a last man standing, and then it's just, you know, coincidence that now this one's pulling up.
Yep, we believe that the universe, as we set goals in this world, the universe tests us if we're worthy of them, and then it's our job to answer the call. And so,
and being worthy is just a choice. It's not a feeling. It's not something. I mean, it's just a choice.
Exactly. And we're making the choice. We're gonna show up and go big, baby. Let's go. Okay, walking into Costco. One thing that is important with this race is like running on a treadmill for 24 hours or however long I make it. I'm not sure yet. It's really boring. And so Cam and I are trying to get very creative about how we're gonna make this thing fun and add some spice. And we're thinking about, you know, throwing in some jokes and some pranks and some things like that, just to, you know, throw some variety into the day. I don't know how it's all gonna work out, but you know, if you have any good ideas for future races like this one, just put it in the comment section, because we're gonna try to get as creative as we can. I'm gonna need some stimulation. One thing that I never thought about until I got a coach was bringing my own water to a race, because a lot of times the water can have chlorine and different minerals that can add up over a long period of time, especially when you're drinking as much as you are. And so bringing your own alkaline ionized water makes a big difference. So I'm excited to see how this works. It's my first time doing it. All right, so here's what we got going on. It's nothing crazy. A lot of it we're gonna have to get from Walmart, but Heavenly Hunks, great place of carbs, got a little bit of sugar. This is gonna be awesome, and I can eat these while I'm on the treadmill, which is nice. Okay, we got burritos. These ones are making me a little bit nervous because they have a sauce on there, but typically on all of my races I've eaten a burrito and it seems to be really good. And so I'm gonna give these a go and just see how it sits, and if it sits horribly, we won't do it again. We got potatoes. These are my best friend. These sit like amazing on my stomach, so we're gonna be doing that. Put a little bit of chicken. This is gonna feed Cam and Kelsey as well. So all these things are what we have going on. Now we're gonna head to Walmart and see what else we gotta buy.
Lizzie.
Can't come to Costco and not get every sample here.
Brock even gets the medicine samples.
We got turmeric here. This is for pain and inflammation, which I'm gonna need tomorrow. Then we have CoQ10. We got CoQ10, which is for the mitochondria health. That one's better. Do you guys know how to find a good watermelon? Here's a few tips. You look for, first, bee stings. You don't want any bruising though. Then you also look for density and how hollow it is. This is a winner. Martin's 160, game changer, because if your stomach goes to crap and food starts to taste bad, you can just drink your carbs. And when I learned that I could do this, makes it so much easier to stay healthy and not go into a bad place. All right, guys, family dinner. Kelsey cooked us up some taco bowls. I'm gonna be eating this and some cheese bread. We got Cam over here. Caitlin's dishing up. Oh, there's Caitlin. We got Ross over here. Summit's at the in-laws for the night because they're gonna watch him while I'm out there running. So shout out to Gina and Wes for taking care of our son. But this is what we got going on the night before the race. It's good. Thank goodness for Kelsey for keeping us strong and healthy. How you feeling, Kels?
Good.
Are you ready for tomorrow?
I think so.
Are you ready for tomorrow?
Yeah, are you ready for tomorrow?
I was born ready.
Me and Cam are just gonna...
You know, one of my strong suits in this life is I think the only reason that I've had the success that I do is not because I'm really all that skilled. It's because I'm just too stubborn to quit. And so I'm hoping that really pulls me through tomorrow. Good morning, it's race day, and I'm ready to go. It's 3:45 a.m. Probably should not have this much energy. Kelsey's over here, killing the game. Look at her, she's already hot. And ready, baby. I don't know how far I'm gonna go, and it's weird doing a race where there is no finish line, but here we go. It's hard to even prep for because it's like, how much food am I gonna need? Am I there for a full day, 2 days? I don't know, but we'll find out. I got Body Glide. Shout out Body Glide. It's in every nook and cranny of the body, which is right where it's supposed to be. So let's go. Here we go. 20 hours plus running, and all on a treadmill in one place. Getting our nutrition ready to go. She's got the Yeti, full cooler. We'll go over our full nutrition plan. Cam's over here making sure we don't forget everything. This is his first time crewing for a full race. Look at him, he's on the FaceTime.
That's why
He knows every race that we forget something, and so he's making sure that we're, well, mostly me, dialed.
In his last video said it's a tradition now. He forgets something. I'm breaking that tradition already.
Break it, Cam.
Break the tradition. We don't forget.
Please.
But we'll go over our full nutrition as we get into 21 run and we go over everything. But this is going to be a day. We have pizzas, gels, heavenly hunks, all the good stuff.
So this is what's in the cooler. We've got these pizzas. This is a full thing of chicken, protein shakes, water bottles. And then in this one, we have breakfast burritos and mashed potatoes. So these two are set and ready to go. We'll, of course, bring these. More waters, more Powerade. Brock's taking his sups right now. How are you feeling?
Ready to go. I'm taking some creatine right now, just some Enduro to get the blood flowing 30 minutes before. I'm gonna rip some Yeti mode, and then at that point, Hayes in the barn, and it's time to get on the treadmill, start running. And then during the race, I'll be taking some hydrate, got lots of carbs, tons of food. I'll have 4 water bottles that we're gonna be rotating throughout the whole thing. So, you know, it'll be good.
Cam, he's right here. He's Brock's business partner, best friend. He's up. It's like 4 a.m. He's up right now, running errands, getting some stuff. He'll be crewing Brock for about possibly 20 hours. So, is this Cam's first time crewing?
Mm-hmm.
This is Cam's first
We
time.
did our backyard 60
I
miler.
did the 60 to 100K.
Oh, yeah. This is Cam's, like, first, you know, long, like 20-hour.
Alright, we're about to pull up to 21 run and set up our stuff. Cam is there, making sure that we get the best spot. We want to take as little of steps as possible, and so we're hoping that I have a treadmill right in the corner and I only have to walk about 5 steps to get to our aid station, because that adds up over a long period of time. And so we're just hoping we can limit that as much as possible. And you know, now we're just gonna go check in and get ready. Hayes in the barn, it's exciting. Let's go.
Ready. In-house ultra. See that bell over there, Kels?
Yeah,
That ain't getting rain.
that's not getting
Not
run.
enough, though.
Kels, have Cam explain our cards.
All right.
Cards.
Oh yeah,
So
we
here's
have
Brock's
pace.
plan.
Look, we got pace cards. Cam went and
So
laminated them.
he has a plan. He's gonna just take this up there to the treadmill. That's for a 5-minute break. You got 7-minute breaks, 7-minute breaks, 10-minute breaks, and a couple different things to make up variety. So this one will do like maybe every 8 hours when he's feeling a lot of variety, because there's just gonna be different inclines and paces and everything.
No way.
You know, the crazy thing with the last man standing race is it's a race with no finish line. And so we just go until we can't anymore. I've never tested my body in this capacity, so it'll be exciting. It's about to go down, baby. Round 1, here we go. All right, ready?
Locked and ready. They've already arranged for the UFC fight to be on tonight.
Here we go.
1. All right, it's on.
It's so anticlimactic. I was so ready to go.
Brock, why are you out here in the sun when everyone's inside?
Got to get that circadian clock reset. The vitamin D is good for my soul. It wakes my body up and tells me, you know, I'm ready for the day. I got a gel going through my body, giving me some energy, some carbs. And, you know, sometimes you just got to grab life by the nuggets and just endure everything that comes with it. And that's where we're at. We're at mile 10, body settling in. And, you know, now it's just time to endure and stay in it for as long as we can. I'm listening to the book Undeniable by Cam Haynes, and he's just talking me through how to be a bad A. So, you know, I'm learning as we go.
One more aid station out here, and we'll go back inside.
Yeah.
Or do you want to eat inside?
Maybe let's eat inside.
What do you
What
want?
are you feeling?
Let's come talk to me at like 30 minutes.
Okay.
Because my stomach has been a little bit dicey. A little bit. Just from, I've been sick. I was sick 2 days ago. You know, so being sick 2 days ago, my body is still recovering and I can feel that. So, you know, just talk to me in 30 minutes and I can give you better. Probably potatoes.
Yes.
Just eating some potatoes.
Potatoes.
Yeah. The good stuff. Do a little bit longer break here, but then what I'm going to do is 2 rounds nonstop just because I think I've been using the same muscles for too long, so I'm going to mix it up and go slower, hike a little bit, and just barely make it each round so I just am not off the treadmill. So that's the plan. I gave myself about 7 minutes to walk and I finished about 5 minutes and this was a plenty break. It has taken a sec just to settle in.
1 minute, everyone on your treadmill.
Here we go for the marathon, baby.
No, you're fine.
Round 5.
What mile are you on?
I'm on mile 20, done, and we're going for 25 right now, so we're in it.
3, 2, 1. Go.
I'm eating good, dude. Like my nutrition feels like it's holding on. I might even be overdoing it.
I think you don't want to eat it at 12 or later.
Yeah, I want a quesadilla. I don't think we push it ever because the race doesn't really start till 50. Like, all these people are gonna hold on.
We're gonna have the grill at 3. Okay. Do you want to eat it then or eat like we planned it in 3 hours?
Let's go get me a quesadilla.
Yes.
I can feel it coming. Okay. I'm gonna hurry and go throw some ice in. Thank you so much. Coach Boss.
Yeah, that was good.
No, they gave me one. Where was that on her?
Good luck today. Have got 30 minutes. Thank you so much. Yeah. Let me know how it goes. I'm coming back.
2-minute warning, 2 minutes.
You know, there's like pros and cons to every race, but this one's interesting. You have everything at your disposal, and it kind of messes with your mind because you can have that help whenever you need it, and then you're like, oh, it didn't do it, or like on an ultra, you're like looking forward to that moment. So I don't know, it's funny. I'm gonna go back.
Next round, I believe we're on round 6. 2, 1, go. Jump, guys. Reset.
Brock is currently, someone I think just rung the bell in DNF, but Brock is currently going to mile 35. This is what me and Cam do while he's running, and we're not in there filming him. I'm sitting here just editing and working, and then there's Cam right there. He's working too. So we're both just getting work done. Cam's running a lot of Brock's socials live as Brock's running. So he's creating some videos. I'm editing some photos. So this is kind of our whole setup, and this is kind of what we do for hours while Brock's running. What mile are you on?
So just finished up mile 35. So next interval is going on mile 40. We're in ultra marathon space, 50K done. And here's where the real race starts. We got a few people dropping off, and you know, hopefully we can hold on and keep going.
How do you film?
Okay.
Feel good?
Sciatica's a little bit acting up, and my right hip.
Remember, it comes and goes, and the way you feel on mile 35 is not the way you'll feel on 65.
Yep, you're
3-minute warning.
You're right there.
3 minutes.
So
Round 8.
just remember, it comes and goes.
Just keep going.
Denver here, showing up to crew.
There's a knot. It's right.
He's crewing, getting the knot out of Brock.
1-minute warning. Everyone on your treadmill.
Let's go!
Can't stop, won't stop.
2, 1, go!
Woo-woo! Going to mile 40.
That there gun, Kels, is like my favorite thing right now.
I keep it charging in between.
I've never used it on a race before, but like today, it's my favorite.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Let's go.
Yeah, buddy.
There you go, bro.
It's what I'm talking about.
Good stuff right there.
This is gonna be water. Oh yeah. I need some water. Cold towel. Oh baby.
Paragon?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what mile are we on right now?
50.
50 miles
50 miles in the books.
on a treadmill.
Yeah. I'm surprised how many people are holding up through this. Here. Harder. Get in there.
I like when Brock tells me to get in there.
Alright.
Mile 50, Brock Painter.
Okay, I gotta put this on. I'm gonna sit there until
No, you got 1 minute. You gotta go right now.
I gotta go. Here we go.
You've probably heard of people running marathons or even ultra races, but what about doing it entirely on a treadmill and for 24 hours straight?
Yeah, can you imagine this here right now in South Jordan? A group of athletes is attempting just that. Our news specialist Emma Benson joins us now live from 21 Run, the local business hosting this endurance event. And Emma, sounds painful.
Yeah, I don't know about you guys, but you cannot pay me enough to do this. I am truly in awe of the stamina and tenacity of these athletes. These runners have been on the treadmill since 6 a.m. this morning, and they're still going. They're knocking out 5 miles every single hour. Here's a look at what it looked like earlier this afternoon as the miles started adding up.
We are starting!
At 21 Run, a treadmill-only gym in South Jordan, the machines aren't just for casual joggers today. They're hosting a first-of-its-kind ultra marathon.
The faster they run, the more time they'll have in between each round.
The race began early this morning with 18 competitors, each pushing themselves to run 5 miles every hour until the last man or woman is left standing.
There's a good chance we're going to be here all night long.
60 miles in.
50.
Oh, sorry.
50 miles.
I was like, dang, you're going to 60 already. I love it.
Who am I to talk?
Get ahead of yourself here, huh?
Hey, Brock, what mile are we on now?
55, and you know, it feels good. It's interesting how, you know, the ability just comes in the preparation. As you show up each day, it just seems to come, and you know, I'm feeling the juices today. It's good, and we're just taking it block by block.
Pain's a blessing.
Yeah, you know, it just powers in the preparation.
You're doing great. You look great. Color's great.
I was locked in on that last one. I lost my mind. You know, I was just like...
Good. And it'll come and go. Just ride the wave. What are you drinking?
Just drinking some Coke. I can tell my sugars are low. You can always tell on an ultra what you need by what you crave. And if I crave a Coke, that's saying something, because I don't drink so.
Ultra's like the only time you drink a Coke.
We're on in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go!
Julia just finished 60 miles. Unreal. Her PR, the furthest she ran was a marathon.
60 miles.
Went from a marathon to 60. Unreal. Unreal.
This is the guy, he trained me.
Coach Ben.
The whole thing, he helped us plan the whole thing. We got our lactate.
Plans, he gives you the path.
300 grams of carbs an hour. Meal every 3 hours. Yep, and we're cooking, feeling
There
strong.
you go.
Right foot is coming out.
Yes.
That means it's getting tight back here. So have him hit Custer on the outside. And then, does he have his band here? His band? Have him do a couple of shuttles. Okay? And then just like some squats just to get that hit.
Well, I appreciate you making the effort.
Yeah? Oh, no. It's over here a little longer.
Good little change of conversation first.
Yeah, this is great. 14, 15?
Something like that. Yeah, 15, 16.
16. We're on our, like, we don't even know. We've been in this.
Great.
Yeah, Cam's about to hop on a treadmill.
Tanner just showed up with the wild berries.
Tanner came in clutch here. He brought these.
Caitlin brought a cot in case you want to get vertical.
Yeah, she did. And
horizontal.
Yeah, and she brought a pillow and blanket.
Maybe I'm not so good, I can't think.
Yeah, maybe we're. And I never drink energy drinks, and so this is like crazy. It's like wild berry, and holy, it tastes like a wild berry. So I'm definitely feeling a lot better since I've started drinking that, because I was getting really tired because we got up at 3:45. There's 5 runners left. So yeah, Brock, I could tell the TV kind of turned off, and I could tell he was just in his head, kind of like, holy cow. And then I was like, Cam, turn something on the screen, anything, I don't care, Lion King, whatever. And I was like, turn on Creed, and so now we turned on Creed. So he's watching Creed, and it's helping. So it's just a roller coaster. So, but he's doing great, and the guys he's running with, Brock really likes too. They're really great guys, so pretty cool experience.
All right, bro. I'm gonna grab your stuff. Sit down.
Right, things are going good. Brock's definitely in the pain cave. I genuinely I thought he was gonna quit. I did not think he would start from mile 75 to 80. Mile 70 to 75 was his hardest run. The hardest 5 miles for sure. So he's going right now, and we're really working hard to get his head in a good place. We're trying to disrupt certain patterns that are going on, certain beliefs that are creeping in. So we're trying to just disrupt it, reorganize it, and change the focus and put it somewhere else. So Cam is having really good conversations with Brock. I'm having really good conversations with Brock. I'm not sure how much longer we're gonna be, but Brock really is fighting. Like, he's gonna go until that clock says you didn't make it. So it's a grind out here.
To be honest, I'd be so scared if I was these guys. Like, you're running against Brock effing Painter.
What?
I'm stressed out because I'd be running against Brock Painter. No, sorry, Brock effing Painter.
Woo!
Let's go.
That's right.
My wife's grabbing my bicep today. She goes, I'm like, that was Brock.
Come on, Brock Painter. Come on, Brock Painter. Don't think about how much.
You're good. Let's go. Let's bust it out. Come on. 2 steps.
0.5. Come on, Brock Painter.
Let's finish this
Yeah. Okay, that was actually insane. What happened is Brock was running, and you run 5 miles every hour on the hour, and the hour was coming to an end. So I think it's 10:35. So it was from 9 to 10. It was like 9. He had 30 seconds to finish that, or you're out. And it was, I kid you not, like 9:59. And at 10, you have to like go again or be done. And he had 30, like he finished, and we had, I kid you not, maybe 20 or 30 seconds. And we couldn't even come back to our table and camping chairs where we have all the food and stuff. Cam has Denver, Logan, and Cam. And we all just, we grabbed an In-N-Out burger, put it on the treadmill. We had a water bottle, just put it on the treadmill. Cam like just dumped stuff in his bottle, gave it like so fast within 20 or 30 seconds, because we knew he was about to go another hour, like 55 minutes, and we couldn't properly fuel like we wanted because it took him a lot longer. He's in a lot of pain. His right hip you can see in his run, his leg is like crossing over because his hip is like tweaking. And so it's causing a lot of like lower back disc stuff, like the quad, the muscle, like, because he's running and it's like crossing. And so it's really stressful to even watch. But so yeah, we just put that on and then it beeped and he had to start going again. And we're like, well, okay. So now he's going. He's, I think, 2 miles in out of 5. And Denver and Logan, their timing was absolutely insane. I genuinely, from 70 to 75, when Brock was sitting in this chair, I genuinely thought he was going to stop. He was in so much pain and he looks pale. He seriously doesn't look good. I could definitely tell his body is shutting down. Hey, Brock.
Way to go, Brock.
Come on, Brock.
You never know what's going to happen this next round. You got it.
Come on, Brock.
You got it. I'm going to eat this.
Eat it.
Look at that.
Ah, eat a nice, what do you got there? In-N-Out burger?
Okay, we go shit a burger. 80 miles. Big.
I've never seen him like this before. The speed is fast. He did Canyonlands 100 in 24 hours, Hurt 100 in 29. This one will be, I mean, he's on track to finish it in 20 hours, way fast. And so, I don't know, but having Logan and Denver and Cam here made all the difference. Seriously, I genuinely thought he was going to stop. I do not know if he would have kept going had they not shown up. They are pulling out all these texts. Brock has texted them when they've been in hard times. And they're like, Brock, come on. And they're cheering him on. And super cool. These guys they're getting emotional watching him. Brock is like almost in tears on this treadmill. He's running, he's going, he's in pain for sure. It's very apparent. And he's still trying to smile, still trying to be positive. And so it's super cool seeing his buddies here, cheering him on, supporting him. I mean, their timing was, it was insane. Like right when Logan walked in, I was like, please go talk to him. I've been talking to him for a while. And I think just having these guys that he coaches, like, you know, there comes a point where like also they coach you. And it's super cool seeing just everything and a lot of what Brock has taught them. Like they're like now talking to him and walking him through this. So he is in the pain cave, no doubt. I've never seen him like this. He's losing color. His run, seriously, his body is tweaked. I'm nervous. I don't know what kind of damage we're gonna have to face after this. But it's right. It was absolutely insane. I kid you not, 20 to 30 seconds, just a burger, water. All of us were running around, just here. We just gave him everything, and then he started the treadmill and started going again for the next 5. So, I mean, he's gone 10 miles. I swear to you, I thought he was not gonna go. And so, super proud of him. And Brock didn't have a big goal going into this. His training didn't really properly prep him to win this and to go this far, because he's training for a race in the fall. And so he's technically only doing 30 miles a week right now. So it definitely doesn't properly prep him, because he technically should be doing 100 miles a week for this. So I think but also it's just the body with the speed. Speed kills. Brock is in way better shape after his 100 milers than he is after a sub-3 marathon. Speed kills. This speed is an adjustment for him for this long, and it's super awesome. There's growing pains, and he's feeling it, but all the guys they're here, they're cheering him on, and so let's go see how much longer and how much more he's got in him.
Let's go. Let's go. Right now, go. Let's go. What?
What's he at?
9.45. Or 4.45.
It's so close.
And with the win, Brock, and with the win.
5 is literally a run to the stop sign.
Come on, Brock. You do that all the time. Come on, Brock. And with the win.
These guys are going to be wasn't our round. Woo! Brock. You're doing great. Hey, you're finishing out here. I love it. Finishing.
And with the win.
Brock on this
Come
one.
on, Brock
Good
Painter.
job, Brock. Here we go. Instagram's watching you. We got 10 seconds.
Come on, Brock Painter.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, Brock.
Here we go. Good one, Brock.
Wow.
Nicely done. Good stuff, Brock. How many miles was that, my friend?
9.56.
Oh, 4.5.
4.5.
You forgot to reset the stats.
I saw that.
He's delirious.
That's great. You did great. That's a crew right there.
Let's go back here.
All right, everyone. That is some high effort work. Again, these guys started at 6
freaking
a.m. this morning.
What? Insane.
Let's go, brother.
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa,
You can do a better ring than that. Come on, ring that bell.
Come on, bro.
Let's go. No, ring
No.
that. It means you put it in a great day. Let's go. Ring that bell.
He's gonna come do the live.
My turn. I recognize you.
Let's go.
Come film this.
Hey, ring that bell.
You wanna ring it?
Ring that bell.
All right, we're gonna ring the bell.
Come on, Brock.
Final
Waiting for someone else or no?
No. Go ahead, Brock.
Heck yeah, dude.
Proud, bro.
Come on,
Good
Brock.
job, Brock. Nicely done.
Wow.
All right, everyone. Brock crushed it. This is Allie here.
There you go, hon. Take those shoes off.
I hate that bell.
It's great, man.
Yeah, seriously.
It goes to so much more. It goes to so much more. You've got so much more going on.
I don't think I lost a ton of.
See, no rocks to kick here, huh?
Dude, that's the worst.
No tree branches to trip over.
What were we on there? Was that 85? Almost 85?
84.59.
That's so close.
You did great, hon.
Awesome job, man.
Those last 10 miles, seriously, I didn't think you were gonna do them.
You crushed it, brother. Nicely done.
Good
And
job.
I love how you finished strong.
Yeah, that was good, hon. Thank you so much.
My
It's a bracelet.
No, I appreciate you guys coming.
I was gonna miss it, dude. I was joking about being late, but I was willing to stay. I was gonna stay the whole time.
Had you guys not shown up,
No, there's no way he would have done those 10
I should have
miles.
showed up a shit ton earlier.
There's no way he would have showed up. He would have done those 10.
4.59. Just like randomly crushing almost 85 miles on a Saturday. On a treadmill. On a treadmill?
All day today, you always had people here. People were just coming to watch you.
I wish I could have proved them right. I kept thinking that in my head, like,
what
they
is
believe
the-
in me more than I can believe in myself sometimes, you know.
What they believed in, Brock, is that you were able to show up and act perfectly, which you did.
All right, that is a wrap, and the last man standing competition on a treadmill is done. I finished with 59 miles, and body's absolutely wrecked. It was one of those moments where my mind wanted to continue forward, but my body couldn't take another step. I collapsed at the hour mark. And one of the biggest things I learned is that it's not about a destination. It's not about the journey even. It's about the company. I had so many amazing people come and visit me. I had so many texts, calls, DMs from people cheering me on, wanting me to do the best I could. And, you know, it gave me energy that I didn't know was there. Like I could look at Kelsey's face when I was dead tired and knew that I could take another step. Cam kept telling me, he goes, there's no such thing as a perfect result, just a perfect effort. And, you know, that kept ringing true in my head is that, okay, just give a perfect effort to where I can't go anymore. And then that pushed me to find where my limits were, at least on a treadmill. And, you know, I sit here today trying to make sense of why I would do that, why I would go on a treadmill and feel this pain today. You know, I didn't sleep at all last night because I couldn't even lay down without my body just aching. But to see how my efforts have inspired those around me, and not just physically, but with their families, with themselves, and to create a relationship. And I'm starting to notice that in my life, how these efforts that I've put in have affected my family, have affected the people around me. I remember they were giving me advice, and it was things that I had said to them when they were struggling. And part of the reason for that is I want to be able to see how far I can go, so that way I can be there for people when they can't be there for themselves, just like they were for me yesterday. And it means the world. So, you know, each one of these challenges, it just is another brick stacked in the life of Brock Painter, and I'm excited to continue to stack bricks. There's some work that needs to be done to get me ready to go sub 18 on the Kodiak 100, and you know, this was a good test just to see where I'm at. But I'm excited to put in the work and get ready. So, like and subscribe. If you like the video, please follow along. This journey is going to stretch me beyond my own belief, beyond my wildest dreams. But, you know, I'm excited for that stretching to happen. So, we'll see you next week.